All right, so good morning and welcome everyone. Welcome back to the EduChat series. And I'm Jay Wong over here. So today is the 12th of December 2020. So how's everyone doing? How has been your year? So we are about to start our session for today, a very, very interesting session for today, right? So as always, so please do comment down below in terms of which country are you watching from, where are you joining from. We are always, very interested to find out about which teacher from which country that will be joining on this session today. All right. So for today, let me just give you a very, very quick introduction. So number one is that shortly we will actually be having a very interactive session in between the audience and also you at home, right? Together with the speaker on stage as well. So shortly in a while, we'll be talking all about, creative education and how you can use creative education to enhance mathematics education as well, right? So shortly in a while, wow, this speaker, it's someone that is very, very interesting. Okay, a quick caveat over here, yeah. I guess a lot of you know that, Kobe Bryant, the late Kobe Bryant, right, has just passed away this year. So, you remember at the time before his retirement, right, his body physically, he was very incapable of doing his physical stunts. He can't do much slam dunks. He can't do much of the acrobatic stunts that he used to do when he was younger. But however, when he was playing during his last year, right, the last few matches that he did, everyone gave him the kind of respect. And why is that? It's because that the spirit that he has, the passion that he has for basketball, it's revered by everyone. Everyone knows that he is the epitome of an excellent, basketball player. So why do I say about Kobe Bryant is because that the speaker that will be sharing with us today, she is someone that reminded me of that passion and that particular spirit of education. Now, for her side, she has told me that, her body condition as of right now is not as at the best stage. And in fact, she actually told me that she has actually suffered from the Parkinson's disease as well, right? So she used to be a very, very vibrant speaker. Even today as well is very vibrant. However, when she speaks, right, there might be some form of, limitation from her best ability to deliver. So what I would request from all of you that are watching today is to hear, the spirit and also the passion behind the words, right? Behind the words on her passion on education as well, right? Because for her, she has been in the education industry for close to about 35 years, right? 35 years of education experience under her belt. And she has traveled across many, many countries, over 16 countries, in sharing her unique teaching passion as well as her unique teaching strategy as well, right? So I hope that every one of us can have a great fun for this session as I have did. So without further ado, I would like to invite our sharing speaker for today, Mdm Teoh Poh Yew. All right, so Mdm Teoh, you can turn on your video right now. All right. Okay, so good morning, Mdm Teoh.
Good morning, Jay. Thank you very much for a kind introduction. Okay, so hi everyone, all the teachers around the world. I'm very, very excited when I need to talk to teachers. The first, the one person I would like to speak is to teachers because teachers have great opportunity to influence children. Right. So today we are going to talk about how we develop creativity, teaching method using to the magic of mathematics. Okay, let's start with the magic.
Right.
Let's start with the magic. Right.
Okay.
So now,
And by the way, before that, Mdm Teoh, for those who are watching right now, right, do they need to prepare a pen and paper for this session for today?
yes and no. If you do have, you can take part. You just as a spectator, you just entertain yourself as a spectator. But if you do have paper and pen with you, it will be nicer. Okay. But anyhow,
Okay.
the slide will share, right?
Yes, I guess you need to share your screen right now, then I can bring up the screen.
No, no. I want to share the camera. Let me change the camera.
Okay, so I will share the camera over here.
Yeah. Okay, let me change the camera. camera.
This one. Just
Okay.
this one.
Click that.
Okay, so everyone, you
Now
can.
can you see? What do you see?
Yes, I can see your. I can see your card, the 9 cards over there.
Good. Alright. So let me
Okay.
introduce my assistant, my partner, Michelle.
Can we see?
Yeah, let me call. Let's see Michelle first. This is Michelle, another great educator, a preschool educator. So she'll be helping me throughout the session. So now let's invite Michelle to take part in this first activity. Hey, Michelle.
Hello, Michelle.
Hi. Okay.
Okay. I'm in this whole session, even you don't see me in the picture, but I'll be away, I'll be turning away. I just give instruction to Michelle, but I'm not looking at the card. I'm not looking at the card. Later you know, because you can try out yourself. So I'm not looking at the card. I ask Michelle, you please place the object in one of the cards. Yeah. Alright. Okay. So now based on the number that you see, you move as the same number of the steps. You see one, if you place on the card number one, you move one step. You place card number two, you move 2 steps. You can only walk horizontally and vertically. Okay, now you move. Done, you see that?
Four,
Okay.
5,
Okay.
6.
Now it's done, huh? Now
Yes.
you've turned card number 1 and 3 face down. Card 1, 3 face down.
Okay.
When you turn card number 1 and 3 face down, you cannot touch the card later for the whole game. You are not going to use this card. It's off already. Okay, now show your finger on the camera. How many number? What number you want to choose? Show a number using your finger. That means if you choose a number less than 5, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So walk the number of steps. Your object move the number of steps. Okay. Then repeat same number. Go different places. Repeat.
Okay.
Okay. Now face down 7 and 9. 7 and 9 close.
Okay.
Walk 1 step.
Sorry.
Walk 1 step.
What?
Move 1 step.
Wood.
Move
your
one
object.
step.
Move 1 step.
One more set.
One step. One only.
Oh, one step. Okay.
After I ask you to close 7 and 9, you move 1 step.
Yeah.
Now move 2, 4, 6.
Close
2,
4,
4, 6. Close 2, 4, 6. Okay.
Okay.
Move 1 step.
Okay.
Close 5.
Close 5.
Yeah. Okay. You see? Isn't it amazing? I'm not looking at the card, but I know how to how to trap you. Okay, so now I would like you to do on your own. So now those who have prepared a paper and pencil, you can do on your own and we see what happened. Right? So this is what you do. This is what you do, huh? Right. I want to share slide. Share slide.
Share slide down. Share screen here.
No, share slide. Call this. You share screen.
Yeah. I think you need to share the screen.
Now can you see the slide?
Yeah,
see the
not
slide
yet,
now?
not yet. You
yeah.
need to click on the share screen.
We have. Okay.
Share screen.
Let me. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Close now.
Yeah, so just click on the down there. There's a share screen button.
Okay, done. Done.
Okay,
Now,
so I can see your screen. I've brought it up
Anna?
right now, so I can look at the first slide, enjoyment in mathematics.
good. Right. So can you see the table? Can you see a word track?
Yes.
Okay, now everyone,
Yes, we can see
everyone draw the nine the 3 by 3 table with 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on it. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You also try to take part.
Yeah.
Draw 3 by 3 box. Okay. So now you put your pen tip, put your pen on one of the number. Let's say you choose 3. Then you move 3 steps. You choose 3, choose 3, you move 1, 2, 3, you'll be here, there, number 4. Or you choose 3, you move 1,
Okay,
2, 3.
so only horizontal or vertically, right?
So I don't want to know your number. Everyone choose your own number. Then you move as many number of
Okay.
steps as your number. After that, you cross out 1 and 3. Cross out 1 and 3.
Okay.
Okay, you use your pencil,
Crossed
you
out.
cross out 1 and 3. Cross out 1 and 3.
Yeah.
Now later don't come to this box anymore. So go back to the place where you stop the sound. The sound you move, right? You move, and before you leave
Okay.
your pen, there's a number. So from there, you move a number smaller than 5. Move.
Okay.
I
Any
give
number smaller than 5.
you just 3 step or 2 step or 1 step, up to you. Okay.
Okay,
You
got it.
follow. Now repeat the same number again. Repeat the same number, and go different places.
Okay, got it. 4
Now you
steps.
cross out 7 and 9. Cross out 7 and 9.
Okay.
Okay.
Cross out 7 and 9.
Now you move 1 step. Move 1
Okay,
step.
moved already.
Then move cross out 2, 4, 6. Okay.
Cross 2, 4, 6. Okay.
Then you move 1 step.
Okay.
You cross out 5. Are you try at 8?
Yeah, at it.
Okay. Right. So you got that. So I hope the rest will. Can you hear any comment? How many got it right?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to bring out one of the teachers over here. So Teacher Tina, I'm going to be inviting you up right now. So Teacher Tina, would you be able to turn on your video over here? So you'll be joining us throughout the entire session, Teacher Tina. Is it okay?
As a proof of participant taking part. Okay, so
So by the way, Madam Teoh, Teacher Tina is from Indonesia, so from Western School, so she'll be joining us together as well. Teacher Tina, did you get number 8 as well? Would you be able to unmute your mic?
Teacher Tina?
Hi,
Yes.
good morning.
Good morning, so good to see you.
Yes,
Okay.
good morning.
Did you try this now?
Yeah, I was trapped at 8.
You will start, okay. So now why? How come if you follow my instruction correctly, you'll be trapped at it. You'll be trapped at it. Why? Okay, now let's
Why?
discuss. Let's discuss.
Oh,
Okay. Let's discuss.
I don't know.
Okay.
So you will be revealing your magic this time.
I'm revealing. I'm revealing. Now I'm revealing. Okay. Now first you. Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay. First the table is labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a number. You can put any number, but it has to be alternate. Odd, even, odd, even. Odd, even, odd, alternate. The next number beside each box is always the opposite. If odd, then the beside will be even. Okay. Now, if you put your object in number 1, where will you go? You put your object in number 1, you will be at 2 or 4. If you move 1 step, do you agree? If you put your object on
Yes.
number 1,
Ye-
you move 1 step, it will be 2 or 4. If you put your
Yes.
object in number 3, you will be 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 8. You'll be 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay? You'll be
Oh,
always end up in even number.
even.
You always
Yeah,
end up
yeah,
in even
yeah.
number. No matter where, you can try. If you want to start with 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you end up with 6. You want to start with 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you end up with 4. Always end up with even number because the number added 2 times always get double. And 1 plus 1, you get 2. 2 plus 2, you get 4. 3 plus 2, you get 6. You always get even number. Okay, so
Yes.
there's no way you can stand on 1 and 3. So I say face down 1 and 3. It won't touch you. I won't touch the card that you are focusing on. Okay, then now I say move a small number. I say move a small number, right? So the small number can be any number. But how can I control you? How can I control you? You can move any odd even number, any number of choice. But I can control you by saying move twice. Move twice means you move even number. Agree? I ask you to move the same number of step one more time. So you are actually moving an even number. So you are standing at even number, you move an even number, you end up also an even number. Therefore,
Yes.
I ask you to cross out 7 and 9. It won't touch you. Ask you to cross out 7 Agree? Ah. So
Yeah,
now,
true. Odd numbers.
so now you are. I don't know where you are. You are at 2468. One of them. You are at even number
Mm-hmm.
2468. I don't know where you are, but I want to know
Mm-hmm.
where you are. I say move one step. When I ask you to move one step, I force you to go to 5. You are from 2, you go to 5. From 4, you go to 5. From 6, you go to 5. From 8, you go to 5. When you move,
Yeah.
if you're at 2468, you move one step, you end up landed at 5. So now you are trapped.
Oh.
I know your location. I trace your location. I know you are 5. So the rest is how I plan to move you around. Okay. So I know
Mm.
you are at 5. I want to move you to 8. I say close to 4, 6. Okay. Alright. Got it, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
So it's a
Amazing.
matter of using odd and even
Add
numbers,
an
and also
even
the
number.
placement. Right,
Yeah.
right.
So,
So
so this
so
is
we can use this for the kids.
this is kindergarten concept, but the even adult cannot solve. So what I'm focusing on is problem solving skills. Right? Okay, now let's move on. Why use magic? It is not the tricks that are important, rather the sense of discovery that come from the experience, exercise, and the rapport and the communication skills capable of being explored by the class and the teacher. So the trick is not so important. The most important thing is we want to build rapport. When you have magic, children just love to attend your class. Okay. So I had one very interesting case. There was one class in my school the children was very, very naughty. So I did not teach that class, and I never have a time to go into as a relief teacher to teach a class because the principal thought that I'm so soft I cannot control them. So they never allow me to enter the class to relieve and the teacher not coming. But one day there were many events going on, so many teachers cannot attend the school. So I have no choice. They have no choice but to ask me to replace the teacher in the class. I was very excited to have a chance to enter the class. When I enter the class, I bring magic. I bring magic up with me. I ask the class, today I want to show magic. Right? When I enter the class, the children very, very noisy. So one shouted to the back and back, one shouted back from the back. I asked them, why your friend talk so loud? The one of the student answered, because he just swallowed a loudspeaker. So I know, wow, they are very naughty. Okay. So when I say I bring magic, I need to show the boys because boys are very naughty. So I show the boys. After I show the boys, I show the girls. Then before I could finish, it was the last period of the day. Before I could finish, the bell has gone. The bell has gone. The children said, teacher, finish it. Teruskan, finish it. The children said, finish it. So when I finish it, you know what they say? Teacher, please come again tomorrow. Right? So, so I just want to show our teachers that if the children don't like a lesson, you show them magic, they will like you. Right? So this is the things that uh, we should acquire, we should learn so that we can get children attention and retention. Okay, so children only learn from teacher they like, so we must make them like us first before they like the subject. So this is very important. Okay, next.
All right, madam, you need to bring up your PowerPoint.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, good.
So just click on yes. Okay, I can
Yeah.
see it.
Okay. So now everyone of us, all educators know the Bloom taxonomy for thinking, but it's a very hard and long journey to push to make this a reality. Everybody is still thinking that children are not ready. The most suffering one are teachers. Teachers are not ready. Teachers were not trained in this field, and now they need to teach higher order thinking skill. During our time, no such thing as higher order thinking skill. Now they need to train. So I always want to help teachers by researching this area so that teachers have more resources to use. So in this session, all are suitable for as higher order thinking questions. So in today's world, especially the COVID, when the COVID comes, you really need to move from the lower to higher order already because they have no choice. Right? We need to use technology. We need to use all the creative stuff to make children engage and you want to train them at home. So higher order thinking involves in analysis, synthesis, evaluation. Low order thinking is still very important because it is a foundation for higher order thinking. So it's not saying that we don't do low order. We must do low order thinking first, but pay more attention to higher order thinking compared to our time. Okay. How to attract children to engage in higher order thinking stuff? There are three secrets. Number one, let them see things they haven't seen before. Let them hear things they haven't heard before. Let them do things they haven't done before. If you always prepare your lesson having these three concepts in mind. Your child will engage in your class, right? So I have a program called Hot Maths. Hot Maths. I have a program we use 5 aspects of creativity. We use 10 problem solving strategy, and we use 5 learning process. We use magic, puzzle, craft, and game or project to make children engrossed in our lessons, right? Puzzle, Martin Gardner is a puzzle king. He published a lot of books on puzzle. I have a huge collection of his book. Puzzle, please do not suppose that the only function of puzzle is to entertain. Puzzle are a way of teaching mathematics. Indeed, they are the best way of teaching. Let me show you. Okay, now let's go back to kindergarten or primary school lesson. What is the time now? Can I? Is there
Okay.
any way if people can write on the comment? Is there a chat comment box? Okay, please write your comment.
Okay, so
What is the
for those
answer
of you who are watching right now, if you know the answer for A and B, please do comment down as well. So Teacher Tina, do have a look. So what is the time now?
What's the time now? A and B.
Okay,
You know
so
the answer?
I can
All
see.
right.
Teacher Tina, what do you think is the time?
Ah, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, we can see there's
I
someone
have
say it's
Ian,
12:45.
12:45. Okay, I want
6:15.
I want to I want to highlight first. Forgot to tell you. The shorthand is directly in the middle of two dots. The red color hand is exactly in the middle of two dots. The drawing may not be accurate, but I want to tell. I want to mean that it's exactly middle of the.
Oh,
Okay,
the
so which means that
shorthand. The
is in
shorthand in letter
between
A.
Shorthand. The shorthand.
the middle of the two digits.
Many people say 12:45.
Oh, all
If
right. So that
12:45, if
means
12:45, it'll be three
it's
quarters. Now it's
9:30.
yes.
Oh, yes, I'm correct.
Okay. All right. Why you say 9:30?
Yeah,
Teacher
you
Tina, why you say
mentioned
9:30? Why you say 9:30?
you
Why is it
mentioned,
9:30?
madam, it's in between the two lines, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Yeah, so if it's in between, that means the longer hand is in the um
Which
what do you call
number?
that?
Which
Yes.
number? Which number? Longer hand should be pointing what number? What number?
6.
6. Yes. So in order for children to do this question, you give them hint. Don't tell them the answer. You give them hint. This is how you give hint. Okay. Ask the question in a different way. The strategy. When the short hand is pointing at the middle of two dots, where should the long hand be pointing? We check with them. Where should the long hand be pointing? So when the short hand is pointing at the dot of the two at the middle of two dots is half past something, half past something. So the
Yeah.
short long hand must be pointing at number 6. See? Now by doing so, you know the answer is 9:30. And how about that? Good, Tina. Right, next, B. B.
Oh, I passed kindergarten already.
Okay.
How about this? Oh my. Um wait, madam,
Yes,
is the red the red line is also in between
correct. Middle. Sharp and
middle. Okay. So that means it's 8:30.
8:30. Yes. So it's a middle. So now this one is 6. This one is 6. So the time is 8:30. Okay? Right. So Ian said this is amazing. It's really amazing. And I saw this.
Yay!
Yes, yes. But what I want to tell teacher is that when I saw it, it was only one surface. Then I do one more for to check your understanding. Then I improve on it. I improve on it. Now I want to ask you the next one. Everybody, if you understand A and B, now you try C. What is the time now? Both hands pointing sharp to the dot. Both hands pointing sharp to the dot.
So right now, both of the hand is pointing sharp to the dot. So what time is it? So for those watching, you can comment also what time it is.
Oh, 12:05.
Sharp to the dot. If 12:05, it should not point at the 12. the red dot, the red line should not point sharp at the dot. It should be out of it. If 12.5, it must be out. If 12.5, it must be out. It's not 12.5. You see, we have still fixed to the old convention. We still now the clock I take out assuming the clock I take out from the wall, I clear all the number, I rotate on the table, so you don't know where it's 12. You don't know where it's 12. This is not 12. This is not 12. 12 can be here, can be here, can be here, can be here, can be anyone. So now imagine this clock is top view from the table. You put it on table, you look at the top view. Okay?
And the short hand is pointing right at it.
Now this one you use the same concept as you this one, the 30. So now if the short hand is pointing in right to the dot, what does that mean? If the short hand pointing right to the dot, when the short hand is pointing right to the dot, under what condition? What condition will the short hand pointing right to the dot?
The exact time, like
I don't know
12
where
o'clock.
at the time where is the long hand?
But the long hand is
Now this clock is not upright. Is you look at the from table top view, so you don't know where is number 12. So when the short hand is pointing at the exact o'clock, where should the long hand be pointing? If your clock at home, when the short hand is pointing at exact o'clock, where is the long hand?
12.
So what would the,
So 12. So now what's the time now?
Oh.
What's the time now?
All right.
How come you can do something?
It's 11 o'clock.
Isn't that amazing? Okay. Right.
Okay. Oh
this is-
my.
This is good, right?
Yeah, right. It's 11 o'clock. Oh,
Good.
bravo.
Okay, Vivian got it right. Vivian, okay. So this is a really amazing question. That we were so hooked by, we were so conditioned by the past experience. You cannot move away from it. So the more children are exposed to this one, they become very flexible. They can do a lot more, solve a lot more problems in life. So we want to train them to be flexible, their mind to be flexible, not so conditioned by the past experience, right? So I use these two examples to compare what is lower order thinking, what is higher order thinking. If I were to put the clock upright like this just now, the clock on the same, the question just now, if I were to start like this, everyone will got it right. If I put like this, everyone will tell me it's 11 o'clock. But when I put like this, you tell me it's 12:05. Actually, it is same clock rotated one knot to the right. Okay? Right. Now, let me show you more questions about lower order comparison between lower order thinking and higher order thinking. Okay? Now, so this is lower order thinking because you already know, you just memorize what you have learned. And now, the rest is how do you fill in the missing number on the clock survey using only 3 nines plus any mathematical symbol. See, 3 nines. You only involve 3 nines plus any sign. 3 9 plus any sign. 3 9 plus any sign. Okay? Now, let me check your background first. Okay, 707, what do you get?
1.
1,000. 1,000. 1,000. Many people forgotten already. 1,000 means 1 times 1 times 1, 7 times. What's the answer?
All right.
1 power of 7? Question 2.
1.
1. 8 plus 8 divided by 8.
2.
2. This one many people forgotten. 9 power 5 root 5.
9.
9 power 5 root 5 means you
9.
cancel off. You power
Yeah.
and you cancel out, so it becomes original 9. And the number 5?
3. I know.
Okay.
Yes, 3. All right.
If you can do, most of us can do, if you can do 1 to 5 like this, you're ready for the next question. You're ready for the next question. Okay. So
I'm getting nervous already.
I'm very particular about this. Ascertain what the learner already knows. If I had to reduce all our education psychology to just one principle, it would say this. The most important single factor influencing learning is what the learners already knows. Ascertain this and teach him accordingly. This is what many teachers fail to do. That we go in the class, we start teaching. We go to the class, we didn't check their background. So it's very important. It's very important that we want to start a new topic, we check, we test, we want to know which students are already ready, which are not ready yet. Okay, they're not ready, we need to do something to strengthen their background before they can continue the class. Right? Now, one day I saw this on Facebook. Wow, this is impressive. I can use it in my workshop. So I'm very excited about this. So I want to show you how the idea come from. I have 2,000 items in my collection. In the 35 years of research, I have about 2,000 items, interesting questions in my collection. This is how I always get it from someone's idea. I saw it somewhere and then I improve on it. I use it to fit my classroom need. Okay, so this is the question. Now let us think. If you have pen and pencil, please write down. Okay. So if you
Okay.
are
And
primary school
Madam Teoh, I'm going to invite another participant to come on stage to do this question as well. Okay.
okay.
Okay. So welcome.
Hello.
Okay. Good luck,
Hi,
everyone.
Madam Teoh.
Okay, good. This
Hi.
if you are
Hi,
primary school
Tina. Hi,
teacher,
Jay.
you have forgotten the power and everything. You can do 2, 8, 9, 10, 11. This does not involve power. Okay, or root. Does not involve root. Okay. Now let's try. Please try at least 6 questions. Try 6 questions. Everyone must try. How can you represent 1 using 3, 9? How can you represent 2? 2 is already given to you. How can you represent 3 using 3, 9? How can you represent 4, 5, 6? Just try. Everyone, no need to go in order. If you have idea, you please share on the screen. Please share on the comment.
Okay. So the question is that, say, for question number 1, either we have to use the number 3 and 9, right, Madam Teoh? We can only use 3 pieces of number 9 to get 1, right?
Yes.
Yes.
3,
3,
Okay.
9 plus any mathematical symbol.
So the answer will be 1.
Yes.
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 So we are allowed to use any of the 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, or we just use 9?
No. I'm saying question 2, 8, 9, and 11 are
Oh,
ready, are suitable for primary school. So at least
oh,
primary school teacher don't say that, I don't know this. You must. Secondary school teachers should all be able to do all. Primary school teacher can do 2, 9, 2, 8, 9, 10, 11. Guarantee you can. Okay.
Okay, so right now we
So
can
what
only work
number?
with the number 9, 3 pieces of number 9. So either you
3
plus,
pieces.
minus, divide 3 pieces of number 9.
All right. So the answer will be 1, like that. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
so for the 2 should be simple. Is it like 9 plus 9 and then divide by 9?
Yes.
No.
Yes. 9 plus 9 divided by 9. Correct. Okay, that's good. Give me one more example.
One more example.
Anyone have any idea for anyone? Just say. Let me know.
So number 1 probably will be 9 divided by 9.
Number
But
1,
it
9
does,
divided by 9. 9 divided by 9 is 1, but you need one more 9.
Oh, I need one more 9.
So there are always 3 9s lah, oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are sure. What are you going to do with that 9? So that your 9 divided by 9 is still 1. Now you have 9 divided by 9, 1. So you have one extra piece of 9. Where you want to put the extra
Right.
piece of 9 so that it's still 1?
Square root of 9 minus
Okay, someone from the
9
audience have
divided
got
by
it. 9 plus 9 divided by 9.
9 plus
9
9.
plus 9 divided by 9
2.
is 2, right?
No.
This is
Square
2.
root of 9 minus 9 divided by 9.
Square root of 9 minus 9.
Ay, no.
It's 2.
It's 2.
So very good answer. Jay, you're almost right, Jay. 9
Yeah.
divided by 9 is 1. What do you do with the other piece of 9? Still make 1. Okay, look at the screen.
Times 9.
Not times 9, power 9.
Times 9.
Power 9.
Yeah. Power
Ah,
9.
all
Okay.
right.
Power 9,
Yes.
because 1 times 1, 9 times. That's why this one I test you. This one I
Yeah,
test you.
true.
Okay. All right. Okay, come. I want one more answer from you. One more answer.
One more.
Ay, one more
Okay, the
answer.
second one, I think Wen Ping have
9 divided by
answered the
9.
question, right? 9 divided.
Yeah.
9 plus 9 divided by 9. Plus
Then
9,
9
right?
divided by 9.
The,
Raise to 9. Okay. I don't know this term that you use. Raise, this means power, is it? Is raise mean power?
9 raised. 9 raised means
Is it power? Raise to 9.
Exponents.
Huh? I
exponent,
don't
is
know.
it?
Yes.
Exponent. So power. So 9 raised
Yeah,
to.
that means it's power of,
Good.
let's say 9 raised to 9 minus 9 is 9 power of 1.
Okay. So power of 0 is 1. Good. 9 raised to 9 minus 9. That means 9 to the power of 9 minus 9 to the power of 0. So you get 1. Okay. All right. So we have
Yeah.
got a number of try. I just want you to try. So you take time, go back and don't look at the answer. Try yourself. So now let me show you all the answer. Huh? Okay. So you can have this. Right?
Mm-mm.
There are many options. So I put. They say when you let a student, you do a few boxes for them, a few options. Okay. You look at this. What is the pattern? What's the pattern?
You just
When you know
change
3, you know 2, 4.
symbol in between.
Can you see? When you know 3, you know 2, 4.
Mm.
This is 3 times 1, 3, 3 minus 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 4. Okay? So this
Yep.
3 is actually one group. Okay? Now, 5.
Yes.
5, you need a extra knowledge. Without extra knowledge, you cannot solve. So for those who don't know what is this is called factorial. 3 factorial means 3 times 2
3
times 1.
times 2 times 1.
If 5 factorial means 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. If 10 factorial means 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 until 1. Okay? So you need this. If you don't have this, you cannot solve 9. You cannot solve 5. So we have this. 9 square root, you get 3. 3 factorial, you get 6. 6 minus 9 or 9 is 1. So 6 minus 1, you get 5. So this one minus 5, this one plus times 5 times 1. Okay? Blah, blah, blah. I forgot to ask you this. The most tricky question is number 11. The most tricky question. This is the easiest question and many people cannot do. If you just now did not
Let's
see,
try it out. Number 11.
11 is
I
very,
missed it
very
just now.
impressive. Many people cannot do 11, but it's the easiest. Number 11, you just need one line. Like this. Okay?
Mhm.
But many people cannot think of. They think of very complicated. I might tend to think of very complicated thing. Think of root lah, think of power lah. Right. So this is so easy. 99 over
Yeah.
9. Okay? Okay. So this
3
is
9 still.
Now, I want to show you. My work is when I see something, I try to organize them. I try to put value into it. So this is how I present to children. So I ask you for 12 questions. Actually, there are only 6 questions. Cut down by half. Only 6 questions because the rest are repeating pattern. If you think of this strategy, it saves you a lot of time. You just find one and then times minus 1 plus, you get 3 altogether. Right? So this is what I want to train children to be very flexible in solving problems. Right? So let me show you, besides higher order thinking and lower order thinking, there's another aspect the teacher needs to pay attention. There are 3 types of mathematical tasks. Real problem. What I give you just now that you haven't, even though you are teachers, you haven't seen this question before. So you're exercising your brain to try it for the first time. It's called real problem. It poses a challenge to you. Real problem. Exercise means you know already. You just do until you're familiar. You do until you familiarize. The purpose of exercise is to familiarize. Then innate one is too difficult. The child is not up to the standard to study this subject, to solve this subject, and we want them to solve. That's called innate one. Okay? In school, we do too much of exercise. We give them innate one. We seldom give them real problem. In school, we seldom give them real problem. Now we must move on from these two away, move from this and come here, the real problem. Okay? Now, I want to emphasize exercise. In our Chinese school culture, in Malaysia, Chinese school culture, exercise is the king. The teacher will give children lots and lots of exercise, pages and pages of exercise, believing that the more practice you do, practice make perfect. Okay? Practice cannot make perfect if you only practice lower order thinking question. Cannot make perfect. If you practice the lower order thinking question, you are good at solving lower order thinking question. You will not make you so good at solving higher order thinking question. Please bear in mind. So we give children exercise sufficient for them to use for future enough. Don't torture them pages and pages of unnecessary homework. Right? One day my daughter came back with 2 pages of division question. She said, "Mommy, can I use calculator or not?" I said, you do 2 questions in front of me without calculator. So she solved straight away without calculator. And she got it right. I said, okay, use calculator. Right? So the child come to you, the child already know why you want to torture the child to go backward. So you should, if the child already know, you should give them more higher order thinking question to solve, to challenge the mind. Not asking the child to do like the same other children who is still struggling at the normal level. So the other children should do your 2 pages of exercise because they are not familiarized. But there are some gifted children in your class, some high achievers. Don't torture them to do. It's useless. It's not going to help them in any way, right? So what we want to do is that we give children the appropriate question, and then come to enigma. The child don't even understand what the teacher is talking about. Then you cane them, we scold them, we punish them for not doing homework. Right? So my son very interesting. I have 3 children, 2 high achievers and 1 low achievers. My first 2 girls are super high achievers. They can do multiplication calculation. My first girl can do mathematical division and multiplication at 4 years old. At 4 years old, she already can do the school work problem. Okay, now my son, 200 over children in primary one, his position was 200 or 200 plus. The first 2 girls is top. The son is last. Okay, but he is a very happy last child. Nobody will pressure him to be like the sister. She's a very happy boy and having low pro result. Okay, so when she come back home, all his homework is done by me. All his homework is done by me. I'm a school teacher and my son homework all done by me. I hold his hand to write homework. He play under the table because all the things is not suitable for him. It's not his level. He cannot understand anything at all. What is the point doing this homework? So I hold his hand to write the homework, teach him must be responsible, your homework must finish. So I hold his hand to write. Okay, now one teacher he refused to let me write. One teacher, "Mommy, this one I do myself." Hey, why you want to do yourself? Because the teacher saw mommy's beautiful handwriting, teacher gives C. Teacher saw my son ugly handwriting, the teacher give B. Ugly handwriting give B, beautiful handwriting give C. What a wise teacher. For this B and C, my son did his homework on his own. Right? So this is what I want to advocate. Be a teacher that stimulate the child curiosity, make the child want to come to learn your independent, do your homework. That is a great teacher. Not the teacher that punish children for making mistake, not the teacher that do torture children to do lots of homework. But this is very impressive. I don't know why the teacher can come up with this idea. Beautiful low mark, ugly high mark. Because ugly is my son's work, beautiful is my work. Right? So this is very, very impressive. Okay, now let's move on. So let's try this question. This one everyone must try. 1 to 6. Fill in the blank, the circle, so that every circle covering the surrounding the triangle will be 10 marks. 10. The answer is 10. The 3 number you add together are surrounding the triangle. The yellow have 3 triangle. Yellow triangle have 3 circle. You add this one must be 10. This one must be 10. This one must be 10. So how do you distribute 1 to 6 inside this diagram? Try now.
Okay, so we have number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When we put it together, the triangle has to be added up to become 10, right?
So for example, 1, 3, 6 is a combination, right? 1, 3, 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anybody?
1, 3, 6.
Yes, Tina.
I got it.
Okay.
612453.
Okay. How do you get it?
I know.
The first number is what?
6,
Then come down left.
3,
3,
3, then 1,
6, 1, 10. Okay. Next.
then 4.
4.
4 at the bottom left,
Okay.
then 5,
4, 5.
then 2.
The purple color surrounded by what?
In the purple, that's 4. The
1, 4,
bases are
5, is it?
4. Yes, 1, 4, 5. In the green, that's 3, 5, 2.
Change camera. Mình change camera. Wait, ah.
Yun!
Good job. Okay. You're trying to get the full screen, is it? Is the
Yeah, I want to change camera. I forgot how to change camera.
Oh, want to change camera? Just go to Chrome, Google Chrome,
Go Google Chrome.
and then
Click on it.
just click on Google Chrome, and then go to Settings, Cam/mic.
Okay, got it.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
And then switch the camera.
Right.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So you
Okay.
have three triangles. Where am I going? Where am I going? There are three triangles, huh? So the first thing you do is what? The first thing you do is to list out all the numbers that add up to 10. What are the numbers?
Right.
1 and what?
1,
2, 1, 2, you
3,
need 7
6.
out. 1, 2, you need 7 out, so 1, 3. So we teach children how to arrange number in a systematic way. You start with 1, you want to start with 2. It's 7, you need 7, there's no 7, so you get 3. 1, 3, 6. Okay, now you start with 1, you combine with 4, what do you get? You need 5. Agree?
Yes.
5.
Now you start with 1, you come up with 6, then you go back to 3.
Right.
So this one is the same. Now you start with 2. Start with 2. Plus
2,
1.
3, 5.
2 plus 1 is 3. Wait, 2 plus 1 is 3.
2, 3, and
plus
5.
2, 3, and 5.
5.
Okay. So you have 3 sets. 1, 3, 6. 2, 3, 5. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Wong, huh?
Yeah.
So this is the list all the possibility number that can add up to 10. Then which circle to put in? So next step we need to do another thing. We need to do the common circle. So common circle, you look at the table. 1, 1. See? 1 appear 2 times. 3, 3. And 5, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, and 5, 5. Therefore, the circle is for you to put in 1, 3, 5. Put in 1, 3, 5. Okay, got it? Right. Okay, first you have 1, 3, 5, then 1, 4, 1, 3, 6, 1, 4, 5, then 2, what? 2,
2, 3, 5.
2, 3, 5. Okay, so these are the 6 number. They are the 3 set of number. So 1 is 2 sets. 3 you have here and here. 5 you have here and here. So you have this center. Okay. Right. The first we must settle this one shared by 2, shared by 2. So you put in 1, you put in 3, you put in 5. 1, 3, 5.
Yeah.
Okay? Followed by 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 6. 3 plus 5 is 8, 8 plus 2. 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 4. Then you settle. Okay? So when you have strategy, it becomes very easy. You want to teach children strategy. Let's see your slide. Okay, can you see my slide now?
Yes, I can see your slide.
Yep.
Can you see slide? Okay. This is how one more time. You get 3 number. Right? You identify the repeating, put inside, and then you settle the rest. Okay. Now
Right.
let me show you a very powerful question now. Okay. Everyone, if heart shape three times get 8, what do you get? Tina and wiping, you please represent the other friends to respond to me. Yeah. Two of you respond to me. Okay, what's heart shape? One heart shape. What's the value?
6.
Okay, you get 6, right? And now this is to check your background. You have enough knowledge to solve this. Now let's try this. What is P? What is P? Everyone do. Okay. What
Okay.
is P?
Oh wait. Is the operation, madam, is addition?
Addition. All the number
Addition.
at the side
Alright.
are
The
the total.
addition.
All the number at the side are the total of the each row and each column. All
So
number at the side are the total. See
triangle is.
the three
Oh,
chances. Please calculate.
This is 18.
Wow.
is it P equals to 20? Is it?
Who answered it? P equal
Me.
20. Okay, now. So after you do for a while, you after this complicated thing, your P equals 20, right?
Wow.
Okay.
Good job.
Who find a special way? Who discover a special way?
Special way.
Wenping, how did you get 20?
Just like I find in the triangle, what's the value first? Then the hexagon. Probably got faster way that I didn't know.
Isn't it P equals 20? Right. But we
Yeah.
diligently do this. Okay? See the impact? When I ask you to do this question, most people will do like this. Will solve obediently follow the tradition.
Mm. Yeah, that's faster.
Yes.
Didn't see
This
that.
is what I want to advocate. This is what I want to advocate. Train children to be observant, to look for pattern, rather than follow whatever in the past. So,
Mm.
so in order for children to be more alert, you must be regularly give them questions like this. Every day, no matter what topic you teach, give them one puzzle to solve. Okay? Okay, good. Done, huh? Now, next. Q. Find Q.
Okay, so outer number, same thing. It's the addition of all of the numbers. So Q is
Q is what? Let me show you. So Q is what?
Q should be 13 minus 1.
12.
That's right. Okay. So now this exercise push children to look for pattern. Very nice.
Yes.
Ah.
Find R. R.
So now you are
So right
trying to
now
do
we
for
have to find R.
you do for P. Now you are trying to use your you just study for P and Q to solve this. I tell you cannot get it. Okay, there's no convenient pattern that can tell you. So now you need to learn another new stuff. Right. So this one in the past experience does not work anymore because they don't have that such pattern. So the new knowledge that many people don't know, many people are not aware is this. They are the same. Many people are not aware of this. Because everyone is the total for every column and every row. Right? So this one, this one, this plus this plus this plus this is the total. This plus this plus this plus this is also total. So this in order to solve out, you need to have this knowledge. This equal to this, R equal to 7. Got it?
Mm.
So this is another new knowledge that children need to be exposed to. Right? So what you need if the person have not been exposed to this, it's quite impossible for them to find out this method. Right? So what we need to do is expose children. We call it technique immersion. Immersion technique. Immersion technique to learn creativity. You must immerse in the environment that's very creative. So every day, let them experience small questions like this. One question at a time. I'll ask them to share, bring from home, go and search internet. So each child share one question every day, then you have lots of questions to be used over the years. Right? So after they share already, ask them to improve on the question. Right. Share one slide. So far, so good. Okay? Can follow?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Next. This is very impressive. I love this question. Which one is which area is bigger, orange or red? So there's no way you can solve this because you don't know how long. You just know this is the square. Yellow color is a square, and then there's two circle two half circle. But you don't know the measurement. You don't know from here to there how much. Okay, what you need to do is
Using
so when you
grids.
add on this, then everything becomes so simple, right? Okay, so now you start a 2 unit for a radius, 2 unit for this radius, 2 unit for this radius. So now when you want to make a box, right? It becomes 1 plus half, 1 unit plus half. So it's half a unit is two yellow box. So it can become 6 yellow box. Okay. So after you know this idea already, everything becomes very easy. You have the unit for your radius. This is 2 unit. This is 3 unit. So it's very difficult. Earlier it's very difficult for us to see that. It's very difficult for us to see that this is 2 unit.
81.
Very difficult to see this is two and one. But if you do carefully, use 2 unit plus for one radius, then you'll be able to expand the rest. Okay, and then you put in the value, it can be solved easily. Right. So whenever I teach things like this, whenever I teach area, I find interesting question to let the children try. For example, question like this. This is not common in use in school. Okay. Now, this is super impressive. I let you watch the video first.
You heard the traveler's tales, you followed the crumbling maps, and now, after a long and dangerous news is you've managed to locate the legendary dungeon containing the stash of ancient Stygian coins, and the eccentric wizard who owns the castle has even generously agreed to let you have them. The bad news is that he's not quite as generous about letting you leave the dungeon, unless you solve his puzzle. The task sounds simple enough. Both faces of each coin bear the fearsome scorpion crest, one in silver, one in gold. And all you have to do is separate them into 2 piles so that each has the same number of coins facing silver side up. You're about to begin when all of the torches suddenly blow out, and you're left in total darkness. There are hundreds of coins in front of you, and each one feels the same on both sides. You try to remember where the silver-facing coins were, but it's hopeless. You've lost track. But you do know one thing for certain. When there was still light, you counted exactly 20 silver side-up coins in the pile. What can you do? Are you doomed to remain in the dungeon with your newfound treasure forever? You're tempted to kick the pile of coins and curse the curiosity that brought you here. But at the last moment, you stop yourself. You just realized there's a surprisingly easy solution. What is it? You carefully move aside 20 coins one by one. It doesn't matter which ones, any coins will do, and then flip each one of them over. That's all there is to it. Why does such a simple solution work? Well, it doesn't matter how many coins there are to start with. What matters is that only 20 of the total are facing silver side up. When you take 20 coins in the darkness, you have no way of knowing how many of these silver-facing coins have ended up in your new pile. But let's suppose you got 7 of them. This means that there are 13 silver-facing coins left in the original pile. It also means that the other 13 coins in your new pile are facing gold side up. So what happens when you flip all of the coins in the new pile over? 7 gold-facing coins and 13 silver-facing coins to match the ones in the original pile. It turns out this works no matter how many of the silver-facing coins you grab, whether it's all of them, a few, or none at all. That's because of what's known as complementary events. We know that each coin only has 2 possible options. If it's not facing silver side up, it must be gold side up, and vice versa. And in any combination of 20 coins, the number of gold-facing and silver-facing coins must add up to 20. We can prove this mathematically using algebra. The number of silver-facing coins remaining in the original pile will always be 20 minus however many you moved to the new pile. And since your new pile also has a total of 20 coins, its number of gold-facing coins will be 20 minus the amount of silver-facing coins you moved. When all the coins in the new pile are flipped, these gold-facing coins become silver-facing coins. So now, the number of silver-facing coins in both piles is the same. The gate.
Okay, isn't that a very impressive question? Now I want to show you that I want to let you know that this is very good. This probability, the complement events, right? So it's very very interesting when you teach. So now you have idea to start the class with the magic before you teach the complementary event. Okay, so let me show you. Let me show you the children version first, the child version. Okay, so to understand that better, I show you small version. There's 5. There are 5 cards. There are 5 cards facing 5 cards facing up and 5 cards facing down. 5 cards facing down. Okay, so Michelle is going to mix up this, going to shuffle the cards. She's going to shuffle the cards. Okay. So I have magician, I'm a magician. Magician have no way to determine which card is face up, which one is face up. I don't know. Because she shuffle. Now I put it at the back. I put it at my back. Okay. I put it in. Oh, terbalik. Never mind. I'm going to do something at the back. You imagine I hold the card facing. 看这个可以，这可以，换给你们，换给你们，换给先。Okay, good. Now I show you. I put the card at the back. So I take this card and I put at the back. And I'm going to do something at the back. You have to guess what I do at the back. When I introduce the card, when I produce the card to the audience again, these 2 stacks will have same number of cards facing up. Same number of cards facing up. See, this is 1, 2, 3. 3 up, 2 down. This file, 2 down, 3 up. Okay, so I don't have to see, but they'll be the same. One more time, I show you. One more time. So there are 5 cards here, 5 cards facing up, 5 cards facing down. I give to Michelle. Okay, Michelle, shuffle. This is what I did at the back. This is what I did at the back. Huh? Okay, I did at the back. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I separate them into 2 equal groups. Then I flip one side, one of the hand. I flip one of my hand, one side, and I produce. So before I introduce to you, I actually flip one side. So now we count 1 down, 1 up, 2 up, down, 3 up, 3 facing up. This one down, down, and 3 facing up. Okay, right. Right. Now we use this one. My session very complicated one. I have to do camera, all this thing. Okay. Now, let me show you. There are more. What happens when there's more? What happens when there is more? Okay. So now just now the story in the video is not the same number of cards. The same number of it's not equal. So now let's say we have 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 here, and then we have the rest. We have the rest of the card. A lot more here. Okay. So now 5 is facing out the silver coin. The 20 silver coin facing out. Now I want to show you the easy demo. There are 5 cards here. 5 cards here facing up. So I mix them together. Okay. So mix them together. Put some on top. Okay. So now I will be able to make the 2 piles same number of cards facing up, because I take 5 face up. So I count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 2 up, 3 down. Okay. Here 2 up. That means there are 3 more facing up over this side. 3 more facing up. So when I turn around, it will be the same. When I turn around, it will be the same. Okay. So go back and look at the video and explore further. Right. This slide. Okay. Now we come back to slide. One more question, then we end today's discussion, and I'll open for discussion. So this is one of the popular puzzle that appear on the internet. So I'm very excited when I see things like this, and when people pass around, I quickly make the do the craft. I quickly make the craft and check whether it works. See, now you have one. You still maintain the shape, the rectangle, and still have one more piece. How does it work? So I'm very interested in area like this. So this is what you do. Okay. So this one is the original size. Then you cut like this. Then we figure out. You'll notice that this one does not fit all. It's actually a gap. There's a gap. Okay, there's a gap here. So now we need to prove the gap is 1 unit. We need to prove that. So ask the children how to identify. How do you explain that this gap is equal to 1 unit, so you can have 1 unit outside? So this is how we count. Okay. So the secret here is that this X, right? This piece is You exchange position, right? After that, this one, the green one come to the left, and then the other purple go to the right. So actually, when the green one come to the right, it is not 1 unit. It's cut short. It's cut short already. It is not 1 unit. So it's cut short. Cut short by how much? you can use ratio to this one is good for teaching ratio. Okay. So the ratio is 3 over x over 3 equal to 1 over 4. X over 3 equal to 1 over 4. X you get 3/4. So if you have this 1/4, x is 3/4, that means you short of 1/4. So 1/4 times 4 unit, you get 1. So this is how you explain it comes from. Okay, let me one more time. Let me repeat one more time. Okay, this is the show. The show you transfer from here to here. Okay. This is the demonstration. Show you here. This one become this one. Now we want to prove that this extra unit is actually coming from this gap. So this gap has to be one quarter of the original size, original side times 4 will become 1. Okay. So now this piece come from here. This piece come from here. So it is shorter than 1 unit. Okay. How much shorter? It is x over 3. X over 3 equals to 1 over 4. 1 over 4 is coming from here. I forgot to put one more picture. 1 over 4 is coming from here. 1 over 4. 1 over 4 is same as x over 3. Right? 1 over 4 same as x over 3. Right? So you use ratio to solve. So this is good for teaching ratio. Okay, now you got it. All right, let's end this today with this one. How come I cannot find? Never mind. I cannot find my slide. Okay, so this is one more. This is last one. Last one to show you. Okay, 64. 8 times 8, the area is 64. Okay, but when you cut into 4 parts, it become wherefore, how come 64 becomes 65? Anybody can figure out. Okay, so you change this shape, you cut and then you reorganize, then it becomes 65. It cannot be. It shouldn't be. So this is how I stop it and recalculate. You will notice that this is not a gap. This is not right. The question is a flaw. They force the gap. See, this one is not even. It's not aligned. They force. There's a gap. So there are 3 ways you can present it for young children, primary 1 and 2. I do the original picture. I cut down. I cut out. Then ask them to fix. See, there's a gap. You see the middle. There's all this small gap. Add together, you get 1 unit. So this is for primary 1 and 2. For primary 3 and 4, they need to transfer the picture. So they transfer the picture, they see a gap in the graphic. For primary 5 and 6, they need to calculate. So primary 5 and 6 or lower secondary school, they need to calculate. Blah blah blah. They use the formula to calculate, and they got it. The answer is 1 unit. So it proves that the gap is 1 unit. Okay. Right. With that, I thank you very much.
Yeah, ma'am, would you be able to share with us the crystal ball activity? That was a very, very interesting activity that we did.
Because someone tell me that it's shown before.
Oh, I see.
Some other speaker already show it. Maybe you're not paying attention.
I think I never seen it before.
Okay, I check. Let me call
Stop sharing.
Bill lah. So,
Stop that.
yeah.
Stop sharing. Okay. 好，so 你要开。Okay.
Okay, so Wenping and Tina, great job. You know, when I was doing the clock exercise, I didn't get it on the first time. So Tina, good job to you.
The, I was really thinking, Jay. I'm a,
Yes.
it really makes me think.
Yeah, the cloud one was interesting. Right? It's all about logical thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
true.
Right.
didn't think before.
Very,
Yeah.
and not only that, towards the test run session that we did with Madam Teoh, she showed me a lot more games. That was very interesting. That you know, Teacher Tina, we can actually use this in some of our further programs for the children in the future. It'll be very interesting.
Yeah, because imagine for us teachers, it's already interesting. How much more for
Right.
the kids?
So Tina, how do you find about this the type of the way on how Madam Teoh structure this kind of question in sort of like a mystery based and sort of like a quiz based game, right? Instead of like a maths problem for students. How do you find that? How do you actually feel when you are answering the questions?
Awesome.
Yes, because actually it's like it's not the usual thing that we're learning from school, right? So you need to think outside the box, in which you need to explore other ways on how to do that. And the answer that we thought the answer that we thought, like the answer for that question is not actually the the
Right,
correct
right.
answer. That's why you need to that's why you need to think deeply. That's what it's called a higher order thinking skills, because we are requiring students, we are requiring the people to think logically. That's really very awesome, Jay.
Right. So I guess hopefully we get to work with
Come.
Madam Teoh. She was telling me that she has close to about 2,000 of these type of questions.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that she have collected so
Wow.
many of this.
Can you see the screen? Can you see the screen?
Madam, you need to share your screen right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to click the share screen.
Oh, click the share screen. 等一下啊，嗯，我要 click 那个 share screen。
Okay, got. I can see your screen right now.
Can you see the blue color? Okay.
Yes. Okay. Now, magic crystal ball.
Wenpeng, do you see this before? Do you see this picture before? You haven't seen it?
No,
Okay,
I
good.
haven't seen it before.
Wenpeng, you give me a two
So
number.
you need to click the height.
Okay.
The
Wenpeng,
yeah.
you give me a two-digit number, please.
Any two-digit
Two-digit.
number.
Any two-digit.
Okay, you need to click on the PowerPoint again.
Give me a click on what?
Yeah, on the PowerPoint icon down at your. Just click on the PowerPoint icon. Yes. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Hey, Peter.
OK，
Oh, Chokong. Okay, now give me a two-digit number.
I give you 23.
23, yeah.
Uh,
Wow. So accurate. Because the this program use illustration is 23. Okay. 23. Everyone do 23 minus 2 minus 3. Minus 2 minus 3, what do you get? Tell me what you get.
20.
23 minus 2 is 21. Then minus
Minus
3.
Okay.
What is it?
23 minus 2 minus 3.
Minus 3 minus 2 minus 2 minus 3, same. What's the answer?
18 minus 5,
now?
right?
Now you look at 18. Look at 18 from the graphic.
Okay.
What
Okay.
picture do you see?
It's a bell.
See, now I press the button one. I press the cursor one. Bell appear. Right. There were so
Wow.
many pictures now, but you choose bell and bell. But now, one more time. Tina, try. Tina,
Oh,
give me a
Any
two-digit.
numbers?
79.
79 minus 7 minus 9.
Minus 7 minus 9. Oh, all right. That's 63.
63. Okay, look for 63. Look for 63.
63.
What do you see?
Oh, what is that? Is it a star?
Star, David.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 63.
It's a
Now I press,
6.
it's the original one was pressing the magic crystal ball. And now it's not functioning anymore. I screenshot. So you press the magic star count. There were so many patterns just now, but the one that you choose appear. Why? One more example. One more example. Uh, one more example I explain.
Another number.
2 digit.
50.
50 minus 5 minus 0.
45.
45. Now look at 45. 45, you have a smiling face, right? So you
Yeah.
press, you get smiling face. Okay. How does it work? Now look at your answer. Your answer is 16, 18, 63, 45. What are these numbers? 18, 63, 45. What are these numbers? 18, 63, 45. What do they have in
18,
common?
18, 63, 45.
18, 63, 45. What do
The
they have?
sum is 9. The sum of the digits is
Okay,
9.
the sum
multiple of
of
9.
the sum. Can you see the can you see my picture?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-mm.
So it's 16, 18, 63, 45. All these are, you add together, you get 9. So all these are multiple of 9. All these are
Yes.
multiple of 9. Okay, if you try one more, let's say you try, what can you give me another number?
20.
20. 20 minus 2 minus 0,
Minus 2, 18.
18. So
Oh.
it's always multiple of 9. So the computer actually
Yes.
don't know what you choose. The computer actually don't know what you choose. The computer know that your answer is guaranteed multiple of 9. So what they do is that they make all the multiple of 9 one number, one pattern. Now you check. Multiple of 9 is a smiley, 18 smiley, 27 smiley, 45 smiley, 54 smiley. Can you see? Can you see? So the rest, anything, it doesn't matter. You will not hit the number. You only hit multiple of 9.
Mm.
So it look as if the computer your secret, know your choice. The computer actually don't know. The computer, but it look as if computer know what you have chosen. Okay. So the first, the 2 digits add together minus its own digit, it become multiple of 9. Next, all the multiple of 9 make one pattern. The third one is every time you click try again, what happen? Every time you click try again, they change symbol. Okay. So you look as if your number always your pattern always accurate because they change every time you try again. You click try again. Now, you see, this one is bell, then become, out of multiple of 9 become smiley. Okay, that's how it work. Okay, now it's snowflake. So the next question is, why the answer become always multiple of 9? Why? Why the answer is always multiple of 9? So here become a very important lesson that we can use. Okay, 23. So just now we use 23. 23 minus 2 minus 3, you get 18.
18. Mm-mm.
Yep.
So
Oh.
so xy here, the x is not 2. The x is 2 times 10. X is 2 times 10. Right? So the x is 10 x. So plus y. Another x is unit x. Agree? So this is very good to introduce algebra. Very good. When you want to start algebra lesson, play this magic first, then tell them the concept of what is x and what is y. The first x and second x is not the same. The first x is the 10 unit at the 10 unit. The second x is unit, single unit. So you this and this, one plus two and this cancel each other, then answer 9x. Right? That's how the answer is always multiple of 9. But there's one more beautiful observation I want to draw your attention to. One more beautiful observation. Very powerful. Forgot one more. You see, the 90, you look at 90, everyone please look at 90. 90 is the cross. 90 is a cross. 99 is a star. 9 is smiley. 10 is 18 is smiley. 37 smiley. 36 smiley. Everything multiple of 9 you get smiley except 90 and 99. Not the same. Why? Why? Can two of you please answer? Why? Why 90 and 99 is not the same as the rest?
90 is times 10, which is 2 digit already lah.
Ah, 99 is also the same. Okay. Your x is one to 9. Your x is 0 to 9 only. Your x is
Mm.
so So you will never hit times 10, you'll never hit times 11. So therefore, 10, 90 and 99 can be any number. Can be any number because you never hit. See? So as a teacher, we must pay attention to this tiny little, and all these are opportunities to practice their thinking skill. All these are opportunities for them to enhance their concept about algebra, about place value. So these are my passion to look at this small detail and that make a lesson different from the rest. Okay? Do you think so? Right? Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Impressive.
Okay, can I have can I ask what's the most two of you, what's the most important take home value you get from my sharing? What's the most important point you get? Tina, what's your
Oh.
opinion? What's the most important take home value?
Yeah, I think it is really very important that let the kids think beyond and let them discover the answer.
Correct.
Because yes, the way you showed the lesson is like an extraordinary way because I'm considering myself right now as a student and I really need to think the other way on how to solve the puzzles and how to do the magics and everything. And for a student like me who is really want to know the answer, the time that we have actually is you will never know that you are. I mean, the time for
I'm fine.
thinking is
I'm
for
fine.
in a classroom setting, most likely we will be running out of time, really,
Okay.
madam.
Yeah.
Because we are thinking and there's no room for thinking other things, only to focus your attention on that so that you can get the correct answer, and that's really very nice.
Okay. Okay. Good. Thank you. How about one thing?
Yeah, to me, I think it's madams, your way is to trigger the students' logical thinking
Yeah.
instead of straight away giving the solutions and then we memorize. That
Okay.
that that the memorizing ways was back then and during my primary school. You mentioned just now Chinese schools, we always use repeating the same
Yeah.
solutions and then keep on practicing
Yeah.
the lower order thinking, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
If madam you use your ways in my primary school back then, I think I'll love maths.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Any other comment from other audience?
Yeah, so those of you who are watching can comment down below. How do you find about what was just being demonstrated from Madam Teoh? The 3 to 4 different yeah. So Madam, also if I may share as well, I see that your method, right, it sort of like switches the conversation, how the conversation is being conducted between a teacher and a student. So right now it's more of like a magic trick. Of intriguing, there's playfulness, and it's sort of like switched out the very formal and the very teaching approach, and it switches the students in towards, oh, okay, I have a lot of curiosity, I want to find out. It's sort of like solving a mystery quiz, right? So that then there will be a lot of very different reaction from the students as well. Yeah.
I want to mention about time. Many people ask me where to find time to do all these things. I always tell them, when you use my method, you save time. Okay, I always assure you, you use my method, you save time. I save a lot of time. I teach very fast. I can cover the syllabus very fast compared to other teachers, because first the children love me, right? So you don't have to spend time making them sit down, making them no talking. Okay, every day they are waiting for you to come to the lesson. The first very important thing. So when I use my method, it's so effective, so efficient that actually I can cover the syllabus faster than other teachers, right? So but when I come to handle low achievers, I don't haste them for covering the syllabus, because it's insane. The child don't even have the background and you want them to complete the syllabus. It's insane. So what I do is I did something where many teachers don't do is, I was a school counselor, so I have a project for them. I have a goal setting for my exam class student. I have goal setting. So now you have 20 marks. What is your next target? The child said, I want 60 marks. I say, too difficult. You try 40 first. You try 40 mark first. So I ask them, where can you get the 40 mark? Paper 1, you must do how many questions, paper 2, how many questions, which topic you know, which topic you don't know. For high achievers, we must push them for the difficult question beyond their ability. For the low achievers, we must push them for the thing that they can achieve. They feel confident. So we must give them do things that they can do well. So they only study things that they understand. They don't study things they don't understand. The high achievers, we give them questions that they don't understand. So there are different approaches. So I spend a lot of time studying all the students and what are the strategy for to be applied on each student. So I myself spend a lot of time at the beginning, but eventually it become very easy and very efficient. So that's I want to tell all teachers: don't worry about spending wasting time. It's actually saving time. Okay, right. Later I have one last magic to close. So if there's any more question, any more comment, if not we
Okay.
okay, one comment here.
Yeah.
LSC, a very interesting way to teach children adult, so they will see things differently either in maths and in life problem solving. Okay, fun learning, encouraging critical thinking. Okay, yes. Any question? Any Jay? Anything to say?
Yeah, ma'am. I was very interested with regards. You were mentioning that both you have two daughters and one son, right? So
Yes.
two of your daughters are what you categorize as more high achieving students, right?
Yes.
And then the boy, right? It's more of very street smart and probably non-academic achieving kid.
Yes.
So I would just like to find out from your philosophy when guiding your own children, right? How was the approach or the thought process when you are actually guiding them, when you're dealing with different level of understanding and different level of achievement by different students? Would you be able to share with us what's your thought process and the approach, that the philosophy that you approached when guiding different sets of students from high achieving and probably normal to low achieving students?
All right. Okay. I want to tell you about my son first. My son is low achievers. Right? If he fail everything, he fail everything except mathematics. Mathematics is in the genes. He fail mathematics, everything mathematics 100 marks. Okay. So the first exam, he failed everything, mathematics 100 marks. Then the second exam, mathematics dropped, become 87. The two sisters laugh at him. Mommy, you see, the maths also dropped. Now the maths also dropped. I look at his paper, 87. I say, hey, this is 100. I look at my son's paper at 87. I said, this is 100. Why? 5 questions ascending, he did descending. 5 questions descending, he did ascending. He reversed the balik. 5 questions ascending, he did descending, he did ascending. Okay. Now, when the child do ascending, descending, reverse, what does that mean? That means the child know how to arrange. Okay? He just doesn't know what is called descending, what's called ascending. The child can arrange. So mathematically, he is 100 marks. Language, he failed. He doesn't know which term is the terminology only. He doesn't know. So my son, if you want my son to do well in mathematics, please don't send him to maths tuition. Send him to Chinese tuition, and he will do well in mathematics. So this is what I want to advocate. You must analyze the problem, the root cause of the problem. My son dropped his mathematics mark not because of mathematics, because of Chinese. He cannot understand the word ascending and descending. But he knows that the child, when the child knows the teacher set up question like this, is meant to be arranged. This is a genius. See, I see children very differently. When I see my people fail, people will get scolding, other children get scolding, my son got praised. I say, this is a genius. Don't know how to read also can arrange correctly. Right? So he just need to attend Chinese tuition and he will do well in mathematics. I want to tell you, my son failed everything in primary 1. I tell him, you will be in A class in form 5. You will be A class in high school. And SPM, our main exam, he got 7 A's. Right? So, isn't it happy if your child failed everything in primary 1 and now got 7 A's? Okay. So every child can be helped. We give them long time enough. I give them 12 years to plan for their success in SPM, in our main exam. What for? You do well in primary 1. When you go to interview, who asks you primary 1 mathematics how many marks? Nobody asks. Nobody asks you primary 1 mathematics how many marks. Why are you so fussy? So as a teacher, I will make sure my children develop, improve again and again. One day our school is having to chart the progress of my student over 10 years. So the senior assistant came out from the room and tell me, only mathematics improve every year. improve every year. So I make sure that they improve every year. So that's how I teach. But I teach them, I give them a long time, very long. So it's not taxing. So now you 20 marks, next time you 40 marks, so 40 marks, then you 60 marks, 60 marks, 80 marks, then you 100 marks. You have enough time to get 100 marks after you finish primary 6. So that is how I see potential in every child. To me, every child can be helped, can be saved. If my child don't understand, it's not their fault, it's my fault. That's what I do. When the child cannot understand my lesson, I'm not good enough. I must find ways how to make the children understand. That's what
Right.
I do. Another thing is that my own children, if you are parents, my own children, my first 2 girls are straight A students in every government exam. SPM 12 A's. Enrolled in 12 subjects, she got 12 A's. And after I enrolled from the subject, she tell me, Mommy, I want to study art. Science stream, straight A student, and she want to enroll in art stream as Sdn Lucas painting art. I said, go ahead. Right? And she did very well in her art. So let every child develop in their natural way that they are good. So you don't have to push them. You don't have to scold them to get good result. They definitely do well. So did I answer your question?
Yeah, very true, very true. I guess it's always on. You mentioned that there's like 12 years to really discover the hidden potential in the child, right?
Yeah, you can improve a bit by bit. So very relaxing. The no need to be so stressed. So what we stress children is that we want to rush them for the coming exam. So let them feel. My children are allowed to feel, right? So this is very important. Okay, when the parent will worry that children feel, I will explain to them. We want the children to be successful only before they enter the society, before they go to after they finish high school, they enter society. That time must give a good result for the parent. That this is a child that I trained. Now this is the result. Okay. I think we demonstrate the last magic and we close the day. Okay.
Okay. By the way, ma'am, just wanting to find out, right? I guess for a lot of teachers, especially during COVID, right, they have a lot of subjects that they hope to really teach students in a very, intriguing and very to allow students to have those kind of curiosity to want to learn more. Would you be able to share with us, with the syllabus that they have, right? How do they, infuse creativity? To make the subject even more interesting in class, be it online or offline classes. Would you be able to share your thoughts on that?
Okay. All these things, what we need is called immersion technique. Immersion technique. You must immerse yourself in the environment that is this. So, for example, today you come and attend this function, this forum, right? Then you see all my tricks, at least five of them. Now you have an idea. So now your eye become very sensitive. You go to bookshop, you look for tricks, you look for magic. Those days you go to bookshop, you never pay attention to this material. Right? So in other subjects also the same. If I can call out my slide, I'll show you the sign. I have a professor who use
Okay, so I think Tina and I'll just Tina, are you still joining in? Maybe I'll bring both of us down screen first. Tina, I think you need to.
Done. Okay, I want to show you the powerful science teacher who teach. Okay. Now I click.
等一下你要 share
Okay. No, you haven't seen,
要 share screen 先。share screen。
Okay, good.
这个是。
Okay, now can you see my slide?
Yes.
Do you see the slide?
Yeah.
Okay, now, so this is my master, who is a Thai. Luckily, I have you. This is so impressive. See the flame can you can have flame in a glass of water. How can the candle light in the glass of water? Right. So actually, the glass, the flame is not in the glass. The flame is a reflection that let the brain interpret that come from the glass. Okay, so this is the explanation. right? So the burning candle is this side, same side as the eye. This is a glass panel, semi-transparent glass panel. Right? This one is a this one is what we call it Maya, the image Maya. The don't know what you call it in English, because we learn in Malay. Image Maya. That means it's non. You go and use your hand to touch. There's no image. Okay. So the burning candle is here. The glass is here. There's no candle here, but the eye, the sense signal reflection here, the signal sent to the eye, assuming the candle come from that position. So this is very powerful way of teaching science, where you have very interesting, very amazing, very intriguing situation. How can this happen? So any subject also, if you can let them experience this, the children will be very interested in the teacher. Jay? Jay?
Yeah, definitely. Right.
Yeah.
So I guess it requires, teachers to take some time to really figure out and to really construct the syllabus.
And then for
from
my work,
themselves.
I think I read a lot. I read. My house have more than 100 books on mathematical puzzle and magic. So I have published about almost 9 books now. So if you're interested, you can contact Jay for the information source. Okay, right. So I published. Let me show you some.
Right, I guess what will happen later as well, ma'am, do share with us the links to all of your syllabus and also your resources that we can share to the teachers that will be watching later on as well.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll share with you this. So this is the secret of my reservoir of material. I read a lot. I read everything that I read. I always improve. I always add on. There's no element. Not add on. I won't use things that I can improvise. I can get benefit out of it. That I can expand further. I'll use that material. Then please always share the source of reference. Our teachers, very important. Acknowledge the original writer. I always quote the source of reference most of the time. Okay, right. The last.
Okay.
You want me to
Yeah,
quote the
ma'am,
last?
do you have time for one more question? There's
Okay.
one question from the audience I think is quite interesting over here. So a question over here is that there are many parents who worry about overpraising the children. So any of your thoughts or opinions on this perspective on overpraising the child?
I have a lot of opinion about it. By all means, praise your child. I believe in praises. Okay, the children will not get proud of themselves, or get very snobbish or proud simply because you praise them. No, the child get more confident. The child get more confident because you praise them. The child get proud because you humiliate other people. You talk bad about other people that make the child proud of themselves. Not arrogant, not to say proud. Proud is a good word. Arrogant is not. Okay. So very important. We don't want our children to be arrogant. Please don't talk bad about others. Always find good point about someone when we meet. I have a friend who is very good in social life. When she introduced a friend in the office, she said, "This is the top sales. This is the best worker. This is a." She always give a introduction to the friend with the positive behavior. So as a teacher, we should identify each student with the positive behavior. Whenever we want to call the name, the most hardworking Ali, the most obedient Wei Feng. Okay, so you call these children by name and give them a title, they'll be very happy. Okay, right.
Right. The $1 Million Smile teacher from Iloilo.
Talking about smile. Okay. When I go to the class, before I go to the class, the whole corridor I say my prayers. I send love. I say my prayers to the children. I say when I go into the class, they all sit down quietly, all listen to me, pay attention, don't run about. Okay, they do well and understand my lesson. So when I enter the class, before I enter the class, when I reach the class, I will check behind the door. I check myself. Do I smile or not today? If I don't smile, I put out a smile because I enter the class. When I enter the class, the student say, one day one student asked me, "Teacher, why every time you come you smile?" I said, "Because I like you very much." So which child don't want to study? So very important thing. Never scold a child or can't punish a child because they don't understand. Because when they don't understand, it's our fault, not their fault. Okay. If they don't understand, they need us, not they need scolding. So very important when children don't do it, I tell myself I'm not good enough. So I should feel embarrassed. I should work harder, not to help the child, not by scolding the child, they can become better. The days has gone. Today you scold the children more, they will rebel. They puncture your tire or whatever. So be careful. Okay. All right.
Okay. So yeah, Tina and Wenping, any questions for Madam Teoh?
Okay. Last.
Okay, so Madam would
last
like to
ma-
perform her
last
last
time
magic.
来找叶先生。Can you 你亲自 camera? You don't see my camera yet?
Yeah.
Okay, there.
Change that.
Okay. So can I? Jay, give me a number. Give me a number from.
1 to 10.
Give me a number from 13 to 15. 13, 15, choose one.
13 to 15, yeah?
Hmm. Choose one.
I'll choose number 14.
Choose 14. Okay. So I'm going to. Can you see? Can you see me? How come the
你 share your screen for 这个，所以只是看到
Oh, okay. So okay, show here. So I will face up. You just put 1, 2, 3 to 9. You just face up the card. So you say what number? Jay, you say what number?
14, number 14, 1 4.
1 4. I will face up 14 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I face up 14 cards. Mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Right, put it back. Now I have I have 9 cards here. You let me know which one you want to choose. Okay, I have 9 cards here. Turn loud. Wait. Something wrong? Okay. Okay. Done. So now you cannot see all. You put it up. Okay, I have. So now you tell me which row you want to choose. Column 1, column 2, column 3, row 1, row 2, row 3. Choose.
Column 3.
This one.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So I am going to spell out the number that you choose. S I S I number. SIX then 7. SEVEN 7. Then NINE 9. Okay? Right. I will predict the next step will be burger. If I do it correctly, there will be a picture of a burger. Okay? Now, so now how does it work? One more time. One more time. Give me a number from 13 to 16.
Wen Ping, you want to choose? Or Tina, you want to choose? 13 to 16.
Wen Ping?
15.
15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sorry, I haven't shuffled like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So I put back. After I count, I put back. Right. Now, which column, which row you want to choose? Column, row.
Row number 2.
Row number 2. This one. Okay.
Yep.
So now we want TWO2, FIVE5, SEVEN7. Picture, next picture will be picture of a girl. Okay?
Oh.
How does the trick work? So now I want you to see the pattern. I want you to see the pattern of these 9 numbers. 9 numbers. What is the pattern? This is very complicated. If you don't have experience, you really cannot pick up. So I have to tell you. Right? So this workshop, this one is good for permutation. Permutation, where you see the game has nothing to do with the value. I did not ask you to add, subtract, minus. I asked you to spell. So it has got to do with the number of letters. Number of letters. This one, how many letters?
4,
4. This one, how many letters?
5,
5.
This one?
3,
This one?
3,
This one?
4,
4.
This one?
5,
5.
This one?
5, 3,
3. 4.
and 4.
So what pattern do you see? What pattern do you see?
Always
you see
3, 4, 5.
only 3, 4, 5. There's only 3, 4, 5, right? Okay. So now let's go. We teach children in the school. So when you teach this topic, this is a good game. When you ask them to arrange ABC, BCA, right? Ask them to arrange ABC, BCA. Then next line. Next line.
CBA.
CBA. So every row you have separate your ABC, BCBA. Okay. Now so whenever what I did was 4, 5. We use 4, 5, 3, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. So 3 plus 4 plus 5, what do you get? 3 plus 4 plus 5.
12.
12. 12. So no matter how you choose, you get 12. Agree? No matter how you choose, you get 12. I arrange like this: 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 5, 5, 3, 4, 5.
So you just need to know the number 13 card.
Yes. I just know the number 13. The thing is that if you use A, B, C, B, C, A, you find that one column is C, C, C. So you cannot get the 3 unit. Everyone you have A, B, C, B, C, A, everyone. But the diagonal, you cannot work. But my diagonal can work. I will ask why my so that is what I add on to the magic I saw. So 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 3, 4. So everyone you have 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this one add together you get 12, 12, 12. But if you add diagonal, you get 5, 5, 5. It doesn't work. But mine can work. Why? My diagonal also can work. You add and see. 4, 4, 4, you get 12. Okay. Why can work? As I was playing this game, the instructions say you only use vertical and horizontal, no diagonal. But when I play, I said, hey, we can use diagonal. How? How can we use diagonal? Because so happened, coincidentally, that 4, 4, 4 is 12. Coincidentally. So this is very impressive pattern observation. We observe the pattern. It's not invented. I don't invent this, but I saw the pattern. So instead of using only horizontal and vertical, we can use diagonal because so happen 4, 9, and 5 having only 4 and add up to be 12. So these are the the value that you give to the field, and when we keep on producing material like this. So I contribute a lot in this manner by spotting the small thing and make it big. Okay, right? I think we call it a day. I hope you enjoy the session.
Okay.
Thank you,
awesome.
man.
Yeah. Nice.
Very
I
brilliant session.
enjoyed.
Practical. Go back and use. Go back and use.
Sure.
Is it practical? Okay, so
Yeah.
if you're not teaching at that level, you take it as a set induction to open the day, make it an interesting day. Okay, right.
Yeah, very
Okay,
interesting.
I love my
All
work.
right.
I love.
Yeah, and ma'am, where can we find more resources or more of your work that you have just demonstrated for us over here? What's the best way to yeah?
I can send me an email and I'll give you pages of links my favorite pages. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Offhand I can tell.
And
Offhand I can tell is academic. Archimedes lab. Offhand my more regular feedback reference archimedeslab.com.
archimedeslab.com.
Yeah.
We'll be sure to check this out. And I guess Tina, will this be useful for your online classes that you're running in Indonesia?
Yeah, actually, I'm already thinking, Jay, what if I will shift from an English teacher to math teacher? Yeah.
I have a lot of English. I have a lot of English. I have a lot of English tricks for you. Okay.
Yeah, very interesting.
I have plenty of English tricks.
Yes, actually, I'm thinking one of the tricks, to use so that I will ask the students to explain in English, so that they can practice in their conversation
One more.
skills.
Immediately
Awesome.
I can tell. Immediately I can tell this one. This game just now. You can use 4 letter. It's so easy to teach in English. You can use 4 letter object. 4 letter word object. Like seal. Then 5 letter
Yeah.
objects. So you can straight away turn into your activity.
Yeah, madam. Awesome.
When you have any question any topic that you don't know how to make it interesting, you can always write me, and I most of the time can give you some idea. Okay. Right. Thank you, Wai Ming and Tina for your contribution, for
Thank
taking
you,
part.
man. Thank you.
Thank you. I really enjoyed. I enjoyed this one. Yeah.
See you again.
Okay. All right. So thank you so much, Madam, for coming in to share your demonstration. And I guess, Madam, as well, shortly, I think you just released your book of your autobiography, right? I guess also I would like to be interested to really hear more about what the book is about, a very short introduction as well, maybe from
Chinese.
Madam.
Okay, translated into English. This is Chinese. Chinese
Yeah.
means blessing in adversity. I come from very difficult background. I am Parkinson, but you don't see I'm Tina. If you don't tell, you know I have Parkinson.
Oh, Pakistan? No.
Parkinson.
Parkinson's disease.
Parkinson's disease.
Yeah.
Disease.
I am Parkinson disease patient for 11 years.
11 years. Wow.
So
Fighting.
so I'm very determined in my to maintain myself to be keep up to the so that I can still share in the event like this. I enjoy. I really love sharing. So I exercise every day. I climb the slope, the hill, the slope hill. So I do a lot of things to make sure that I stay healthy. So now it's very low. So I asked Jay, please send me to the morning session. If you come to the night session, you see me like zombie. So everything. Michael J. Fox, the icon for my Parkinson, he said, you just need to learn to do things differently. You just need to learn to do things differently. And then Helen Keller, the very famous author, blind lady, she said one word that inspired me. She said, I cannot do everything, but I can do something. I cannot fail to do the something that I can do. Oh, this is such a powerful word. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. I cannot fail to do the things that I can do. So these are my role model. I I choose my role model and I follow their footsteps. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, Helen Keller, my favorite author also,
Yeah.
madam.
She's great. I saw a documentary. She's great. Yeah. So yeah. So when we are suffering, we look at the story of people who suffer more than us. Then we say,
Mm-hmm.
what is our suffering? Kacang putih. And so little compared to theirs. Okay. So then you give you more energy to move on. Okay. And then do something beneficial. For example, my work is so interesting that people give me a lot of positive feedback that give me high energy to continue my life. Okay. So
Yeah.
okay. Jay, that's all.
Okay, all right. So I guess Madam needs some rest already. So hopefully, Madam, speedy recovery. We hope to really see you live again very soon. By the way, ma'am, me and Madam Teoh, we actually met in a charity event. She has dedicated a lot of her time on education. So how we actually met was that she was actually in charge of a Sunday class in one of the Shah Alam Center, right? And then, wow, she has put in a lot of effort in, bringing education to students, in Malaysia and across the country as well. So thank you so much, Madam, for spending your time and your energy, your limited energy to share with us on this platform today. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. So I guess with that, thank you so much again. So thank you so much for everyone who has joined us. Thank you, Tina and Wen Ping, for coming in, to check out Madam's magic tricks as well, meta magic trick. Okay. So I guess from towards that, thank you so much, Madam. Right.
Okay. Bye.
Okay.
See you, madam. Take care.
See you. Okay, so thank you so much, Teacher Tina, and also Teacher Wen Ping. We'll see you shortly as well. All right, take care.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
I
you.
had fun. Bye.
Thank you. All right, so Wen Ping, how did you find about the experiment just now? What's your thought process when you create programs like this for kids, right? It generates excitement. It generates the kind of connection that is being built between the teacher and the students, right? How do you really feel about this when it's being applied in actual class?
Yeah, I think it's really what, like Jay, you mentioned just now, it's a conversation between a teacher and a student. How do we really create the curiosity within them to want to know more? Yeah, that's a really one thing that all teachers should have. Yeah, I think we had this conversation before that we should really create the big question marks in every child's mind in every program. Like just now, one example, the Madam Poh Yew shared with us the science experiment. So the big question mark is that, how come the fire can be lit inside the water? Yeah, so students immediately create a lot of question mark inside their mind. Is it like that? Is it like that? Yeah. So and then after shortly a while review the answer, then they get fulfilled. They get the knowledge. They learn something in the end. So that's the whole process between the conversation between a teacher and a student. The question mark,
Right.
the process, and then the answer.
Right. I guess very well put as well. I guess, probably we don't have to incorporate this in the entire classroom, but probably, just one thing like that to start out with the class, it might actually diffuse a lot of, anxiety and stress and get everyone, in a fun state of mind when going into the classroom, right?
Yes.
Right. So yeah, so hopefully, from towards that, we hope that we can develop this and add this into Edu Galaxy as well. All right.
Sure.
Okay. I guess with that, Wen Ping, thank you so much. So I'll bring you down screen for now. All right. Thank you for joining in. Take care. Okay, all right. So there you have it. Madam Teoh, wow, what an interesting session. When I was doing a test run with Madam Teoh on Thursday, she actually had a lot more, a lot more different activities that was really, really engaging and interesting. So hopefully we'll be able to get her on the Education Summit platform to, probably to run a competition amongst teachers and students as well. And let's see how it goes from here. All right. So if you have thoroughly enjoyed her session, and all of her works over here. I guess shortly we'll get her link and we'll be sharing it to all of you as well. Definitely do check out her life work, because for Madam Teoh, she has dedicated her entire life, right, in finding in gathering all of these interesting activities to be incorporated in her class. So in the classroom, right, there's never been a boring second that children, when I see how they interact with Madam Teoh, it's always coming from a very passionate, exciting, and curious manner. So I guess reason why we invite her in is to really inspire everyone, especially teachers and parents. Hopefully we are able to infuse more fun, excitement and curiosity from the students, that we can really build the relationship between us, through this simple exercise and activities from there, right? So I guess with that, thank you so much everyone for joining in on this very interesting sharing session. So of course, so a very quick sneak peek, right? I guess a lot of you are aware that we are actually running the Edu Galaxy very, very coming soon. So we might do some announcement tomorrow. So please stay tuned, and please do invite all of your teachers and parents and also students to join in this program. So it'll be a really, really interesting and fun activity. So we look forward. We'll make the further announcement on our Facebook group as well as our private Facebook group as well. So stay tuned, everyone. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in. So we look forward to have all of you. Also, next Saturday, we will have another very interesting speaker. So next week, the topic will be quite interesting. We will be speaking all about, gaming, right? Online gaming. PS5 has just been launched. So what about gaming? What was the effect of gaming to your students and to your children as well? So is there such a thing as addiction in gaming? So we will talk all about addiction and also gaming, and how far it will affect your students in their studies and in their life as well. So please do stay tuned for next week's EduChat series. So we'll be putting the link very shortly as well. So we look forward to see you then, right? Until then, have a great Saturday, and we will see you very soon. Thank you so much for joining in, and I'll see you next week. Take care, everyone.